Tommy McMillen. They're asking for us to talk about it. I don't got much to say, but I know why Soda Pop's asking because I was hating on Tommy McMillen.
Uh-huh.
Uh, what is your take on this shit when you see some of the hype for this kid? What do you think?
I don't get too sucked in, honestly.
I don't get too sucked in. I like.
I know. It was a Dana White Contender Series. Is that why we got all the hype and he had that sick knockout?
No, I think it's because he literally trains with Sean O'Malley. He's got curly hair and tattoos. I don't even like because or else everybody on Contender Series gets hyped. That's why I'm literally asking you the question, like, what the fuck's going on?
But he won on Dana White.
Yeah, but he was getting hyped before that. Everyone's posting about him, like Sean O'Malley's teammate returns. By the way they're talking about him, I think he's like a massive favorite. I look it up. He's a fucking underdog.
Who was that younger other guy that had a lot of the next prodigy?
Austin Bashi, the curly-haired fucking bandit.
So who's better, this guy or that guy?
I don't know, dude. I don't think either of them are deserving to be talked about. I've been down this road. Like, this is my thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I know even now people are saying.
But they're on the same level, right?
Yeah, but this is what I'll say, right? Here, I'm gonna give you the fucking juice right here as far as like how you co-sign people and how you don't co-sign them. I want to know, Austin Bashi, Tommy McMillen, did they ever win like a state championship in high school? Did they ever win like a IBJJF Worlds or Pan Ams or anything? Like, what's their greatest accomplishment? Like, have they won ADCC trials? Like this kind of thing is what I'm talking about. Are you look at Alex Pereira, right? Are you a world champion kickboxer who's beat MMA champions? Like, if you are none of these things, if you are not a champion of any sort from another division, from another organization, how many belts does Tommy McMillen have from the regional scene? Has he gone to LFA and become the champ? Fury and been the champ? One and been the champ? Octagon and been the champ? Has he ever gotten a belt yet? The answer is, I'm gonna say no. Right. He hasn't gotten a belt yet. So why do people like what is the thing that people think he's gonna be great because he kicks it and trains with Sean O'Malley? Like, why are people trying to tell me like this guy's coming up? Like, he hasn't accomplished shit. This kid fighting this weekend for one championship, Adrian Lee. He's one of the youngest prospects in the game. He is a state champion in high school. He's won like 8 NAGA titles, all on the regional scene. He's a strongman, or I think it's like he won a strongman MMA tournament in Hawaii. Like, for the youth, he's a pancration champion, which is youth MMA. It's called pancration. So he's got all these titles before he even stepped into a pro MMA. This kid was fucking homeschooled, but he's fighting on Friday, right?
But he's getting no hype.
He gets no hype, and everybody wants to tell me that Tommy McMillen is fighting on Contender Series. That's cool. I have nothing personal against Tommy McMillen. It's more for the people who are sucking him off, meat riding him. Stop doing that, because you guys are giving him way too much attention, way too much of a high profile this early in his career. He hasn't earned it, and maybe, I don't know if he wants it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he shouldn't want all this. He should just want to fly under the radar, bro. Sometimes I think these guys might be so thirsty for attention, but I'm telling you, the best case for guys like this, fly under the radar, bro. You don't need to be fucking exposed.
Right, and just win. Yeah,
and you've never accomplished a thing. That's my thing. It's nothing against Tommy, but you're making me say that. If people didn't come up to me or whatever and be like, oh my god, Tommy's fighting this weekend, I wouldn't have to go down this route. I would just simply be like, oh, he's Sean O'Malley's training partner, let's see what he could do. And then I would have been like, oh, he got a sick knockout. That was a great fucking fight. Or no, he won a decision. It was a decision.
So he's fighting UFC Paris?
No, he just won a contract off Contender Series. He hasn't even won in the UFC.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But
and people are posting about him. Okay, so, but if you're going to say Sean O'Malley's training partner is coming in, he's going to fight on Contender Series this weekend, then, like, why aren't you posting about all of the other things? Like you should be posting about fights at UFC Paris. That takes more precedent. You should be telling me that Imovov's fighting this weekend. Yeah. And, like, some of these other guys are fighting. Like, why are you telling me about Tommy, who's never even fought in the UFC?
Yeah, because I was under the impression that, like, the guy that got that sick knockout that went viral, what's his name?
When he meets you with those long straight punches.
Yeah, I can't even see his name, but that's who I thought originally you were talking about. So I mean, I am agreeing with you on this, because I think too, though, the Dana White Contender Series, people want to ride that hype wave. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's going to be the next best thing. And so they, like, they jump on this wagon almost to the next best, gonna be the next best fighter of all time.
I guess, and that's fine, I guess. But it's like, at least tell me like what championships he's won.
Yeah, I agree with you. Where are the accolades at? What did we really accomplish?
Yeah, and he's 8-0.
Yeah.
Like 8-0 is crazy, bro.
It's almost like when I see a female rapper come out of nowhere, and I'm like, is it just because she got some booty? Is that the only reason that we got to this juncture?
And that's why I'm gonna say it. I've already said it a little bit, but I'm gonna say it now because of what you just said. That's what I think. I think they're low-key zesty. I think some fans are low-key zesty.
Well, and the community, MMA community, always wants to find the next best thing, right?
Yes, but then my thing is, then Adrian Lee's the next best thing. He's fighting for one championship this Friday. So talk about him. That's why I think you're zesty.
Sold me.
Yeah,
you just sold me shit.
And so it's like, I don't even think that they want to know the next best guy. I think they want like the next guy to be like horny for. Because there's people out there who deserve the hype already. Yeah. There's people out there who deserve the hype already.
Right.
And you're not fucking giving them the shine. But you're talking about a guy who's got curly hair. And then I wake up this morning, the first thing I see is Tommy McMillen had fun with his ladies last night. Again, you guys are zesty as hell. Zesty as hell. I ain't never counting like another man's women.
Yeah.
I don't count anyone's pockets. I don't count another man's women. I don't call for people to go to jail. That's fucking some principles I got right there.
You old school.
Yeah. I ain't counting your fucking chicks, bro. Good for you. I ain't tripping.
Right.
The fuck's going on here? Like, good for you. Literally good for you. But like, when you wake up and you want to share to your audience that this guy got like 8 chicks, or he's just standing there with 8 chicks, I mean, first off, that tells me you don't got no puss.
Ooh. Zing.
That's just my thoughts, bro. Like, because it's like, why do you think that's something so cool? You must be so detached from women. Like, he's just kicking it with 8 chicks.
Yeah.
It's for a picture. Like, I don't know.
A little thirsty.
Yeah. Good for him, though. Shout out to him. Like,
I mean,
I fuck with it.
Right.
I fuck with it. That's the thing, though. See, I fuck with his shit, right? Like, I'm saying, like, go kick it with 8 chicks. Like, no worries. Like, I ain't tripping. But it's like, these people who post it and want to keep telling me, and then they don't want to post MMA news. Did you post that Anderson Silva got $10.3 million today from the UFC antitrust lawsuit? No, you didn't, guys. But you're telling me Tommy McMillen, who ain't done shit in the UFC, is hanging out with 8 chicks when the UFC fucking GOAT just got paid $10.3 million from the antitrust lawsuit. Your guys' priorities are backwards, bro. You're paying attention to a guy with curly hair who gets chicks who's got tattoos over Anderson Silva? Why?
Yeah.
Shit pisses me off, bro, and it's nothing against Tommy. I want Tommy to know that. It's nothing against him.
You're more upset of like the actual media accounts that are
pushing him.
Putting this as priority to their audience, and then the audience is feeding into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's all a waste if this guy never becomes shit.
Right.
So like, why don't you just push the people who have already become something? Yeah. It's more worth the time.
Well, what's crazy is like, I mean, look at where Sean O'Malley's at now.
Yeah, and Sean O'Malley had more of a regional scene. Like, Sean O'Malley was more viral than this kid.
Yeah. It's crazy to think too. Like, I always circle back on this. I mean, they were saying Sean O'Malley was the next Conor McGregor. I mean, the kid was gonna be the next best thing of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Drop off is crazy.
Yeah. You're talking about Conor or Sean?
Sean.
Yeah, the drop off's a little bit crazy. Okay, this is what I'll say, right?
I think he fights Sean. I think if he were to fight Aljo, he would lose.
This is an interesting topic about Sean.
Aljo would just take him down.
Yeah, well, I always say this. I'm like Aljo. Sean took that fight on short notice. Sean made Aljo take that fight on short notice, and that definitely played into it. Aljo was fucking weight drained, and it is what it is. If Aljo got that fight where he wasn't weight drained, I think it's a whole nother fight. I do want to say this, though, because you're saying how Sean O'Malley, he had a big rise and a big fall. I think that's part of Sean's problem a little bit. Again, I love Sean. I'm not trying to say this in a negative way, so just let me kind of like put a bow tie on this one. Sean came in, really hot prospect. Also, people wanted to push him like they're pushing his teammate right now. I think Sean saw that and he rode that wave and he capitalized on it and actually became a champion. So power to him. But when you ride that wave of everybody else's fake hype, they made you so big in people's expectations that when you finally got humanized, that's exactly what it is. You just finally seemed human. And I think like you should always want to seem human in a way. Like, dude, putting yourself as like a superhuman expectation is fucking a lot of pressure to live up to. And that's why I keep saying these guys want to fly under the radar, bro. Why put pressure on yourself? Because also it works backwards. Once you lose, people just come back 10 times harder on you.
Oh, dude, the fall off is crazy once you lose.
So like manage your fucking like people's expectations and like how you kind of like put that out into the air. Because if you say you're the best ever, right, and you're not sure yet, right, and you're just trying to like build up fights and build up money and get bigger contracts, okay, you're gonna get all that. But here's a great saying. The quicker the rise, the faster the fall.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
The slower the rise, the more steady it is. That's why, you know, my rise too, it's a little bit more steady. I ain't been like some big skyrocket to the top, but I'm not tripping because I see that the bigger the rise, the quicker the fall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's so many other aspects to success that you have to lock in on besides getting co-signed by a million people. You got to have work ethic. You got to be certified and elite in what you do. You know what I mean? If you don't got work ethic, if you're not good at what you do, it doesn't matter if 2 million people tell me how good you are.
Yeah.
So like the quicker the rise, bro, the quicker the fall.
Hey, you know, like Draco says,
What does Draco say?
a million followers, but none of them can help you.